In this video, I'm going to share with you the simple formula that you can use to grow any business. Doesn't matter if you're just getting started, doesn't matter if you have a huge business and you're trying to scale it, doesn't matter what type of business you're in. This formula works for any business at any size to get them to the next level. Now, this is the same formula that I've used with all of our clients, and it's the same formula that we've used to scale our coaching business to $10 million. And I think it's going to be super valuable for you. So let's dive into it inside of this video. Now, I was talking to a client the other day, and they're doing about $30,000 a month. They want to be doing $100,000 a month. So I asked them, do you know how to triple your business? Do you know what the next thing you really need to be focused on is in your business? And they basically said that they didn't. And I don't think that anyone should not know what the next step is in their business, especially when it comes to growth. Because actually, there's only 3 things you really can do to actually grow a business, and they never change at any point in time, no matter how big you are or what type of business you have. It's just always these 3 things. Now, executing on those 3 things, that's where things get a little bit more difficult in business, but knowing what to do, that's the simple part. And that's what I'm going to share with you inside of this video. So let's just say that you're starting a business or you're trying to grow a business. What's the first thing you need to do? The very first thing you need to do is create a sales process. So the sales process is basically when you take someone from not knowing who you are to actually paying you money and everything that happens in between there. So you need to create, number 1, a sales process. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of a sales process so that you can understand this concept. In our business, our sales process is incredibly simple. All it is people message us on Instagram. We have a conversation with them where we basically ask them some questions. What type of coach are you? How many clients do you have? What are your goals? That sort of thing. And then if they sound like someone we can actually work with, we send them a video. In this video, we tell them about what we do, who we are, how we can help them, and we invite them to a sales call. On that sales call, we have a deeper conversation with them about their wants, needs, pains, dreams, all that sort of stuff. And basically, we make them an offer to work with us, and they either want to work with us and they buy it or they don't. And that's our sales process. Very simple. Every business needs a sales process. Some other examples of sales processes you might have seen online is, a webinar where people join a webinar, you do a long presentation, you present them with an offer, and they buy or they don't, right? Some other ones are sending out emails to get people to buy stuff, doing ebooks to get people to buy stuff, having a series of web pages where people buy things. They're all sales processes. Now, what I want you to take away from this video is that you should have one sales process. I'm going to explain to you why that is so important, but something I see that's a big mistake out there is a lot of entrepreneurs, they don't understand basically that they don't understand what a system is. And I'm going to explain to you in this video what a system is. But your business is a system. Basically, you have inputs and you have a process and you have outputs. Input is like you have traffic, you have attention, and you put them through the process. And then on the other side of that process, people turn into customers, right? That's pretty much what a business is. Now, if you are trying to put people through many different processes. So some people are going to a webinar, some people are going to a sales call, some people are buying stuff through an email, some people are, buying stuff through web pages. You're not really going to have one process. You're not really going to be able to scale that process, and you're not going to be able to dial in that process and make it better and better. So what you actually want is one process that you just bring every single lead through. Every single lead. So we did about $700,000 this month in our business, and every single person just went through that same process. They all messaged us on Instagram. They all watched a video. They all got on a sales call, and they all bought. Super simple. So even at our size of business, you don't need to be doing anything different. It can all be the same process. So number 1 is you need a sales process to even have something to grow, right? Because this is the thing we're going to be growing. This is your business. The next thing is, how do you actually grow it? Well, the first thing that you can do to grow your business is, number 1, you can increase flow. So I'm going to draw this out. You can increase inflow. You can increase inflow. So you have a process. Let's just say that your process is our process. People are messaging you on Instagram. You're sending them a video. You're booking a sales call, and they're buying stuff from you. All we need to do is get more people going through that process if we want more people to buy. Super simple, right? So we need more attention. We need more traffic. And there's a lot of different ways that we can do that. But that's the thing that you need to understand, is that that's what needs to be done. So if we can get, let's say we have 50 people going through this process every month and we're getting 2 customers. If we can get 500 people to go through this process, then we might get 20 customers. See how that works? So it's not actually about creating new offers or creating, new launch campaigns or any of this stuff. All you need to do is get more attention. Super simple. Now, there's so many different ways you can get attention, and that's where things become complicated, right? I recommend that if you're starting your business, you just focus on one social media platform, for example, Instagram, and you just create a lot of content on there. And when you create a lot of content on there and you drive attention and traffic to your sales process, and through that sales process, you're going to get customers. Now, there will become a day where you're maxed out. You've created as much content as you can. You're getting as much, traffic and interest and awareness going through that process to where you're saying, okay, I'm doing this stuff every day. I'm getting X amount of people to go through this process, and I'm making X sales. How do I grow it? Well, for my client who's doing $30,000 a month, wants to be doing $100,000 a month, all they need to do is increase this inflow by 3 times. So that becomes the problem that you're now solving. Maybe you just start running ads. It could be as simple as that, right? Maybe you get on YouTube, you create more videos. Maybe you create 3 times as much content. Maybe you start partnering with people, right? The point is, you need to solve the problem of 3 timesing the inflow. That's how you're going to get the process to have more people going through it so that you can make more sales. You don't need to change the process. That's where people get mixed up. They want to change the process. They think that they're constantly working on the process, coming up with new offers and courses and ideas and stuff like that. It's not about that. Actually, that should be the most boring part of your business. Once you create a sales process, you actually have done most of the work. All you need to do is just get people to go through it now. So that's point number 1. That's how you're going to grow your business. That's the first thing you're going to do. Once you have a lot of inflow and a lot of customers going through your business, you're scaling your business. The second way you can grow your business is by reducing the outflow. So you're going to reduce outflow. And what that looks like is preventing customers from leaving your business. So you got customers going into your business. Let's say you have 100 clients right now. Well, every day or every week or every month, those clients are going to stop paying you. And if you can stop them from not paying you anymore, meaning you can get them on a monthly plan or something like that where they just keep perpetually paying you, you're actually putting people into the business, and then you're preventing people from leaving, which grows the business substantially from both ends. More people are coming in and less people are leaving, grows the middle section more. So that's the next thing that you can do. What we do in our business for that is people buy a 90-day program from us. They go through it, they get results, and then at the end of it, we have a call with them, or we talk to them through chat, and we invite them to stay in the program for a monthly fee, which is significantly lower than what they paid for the program, and a lot of people take us up on that. So people are coming into the business, they're buying in, high volume, they're getting results in the program, and then towards the end, we're like, hey, why don't you stay? Do you want to keep paying us? We're going to keep getting you results. We'll keep doing this. It'll be less money, but you can just keep paying us every month. And a significant amount of those people actually do that. So then our business grows from both ends. That's number 1. That's number 2. The third way you can grow your business is not by growing the volume of customers that you have in your business at one time, but it's actually how to grow your profit and how to grow your income. So once you have both of these things going on, the next lever that you can pull is actually increasing your price. When you increase your price, let's say you were charging $1,000, right? And we increase your price to $1,200. Now every single customer that's in there is paying you 20% more, right? So now your business is just boom, instantly your business is 20% more. What we've noticed is that when you increase inflow and you reduce outflow and you have a bigger business, and then you decide to introduce a price change, like a price increase, it usually doesn't have that much effect on sales. So actually you just increase your profit by 20% right away. And those are the 3 ways that you can grow your business. Now, it's really important to understand what you're actually looking at here. Okay, this is a business. Like, this is what a business actually looks like. You basically have, an inflow, you have a process, and then you have an outflow. And that's what a system is. So a system has an input, something happens, and there's an output. So an example of a system would just basically be like you eating a cheeseburger, your body processing it, and then the output would be maybe you get fat, you gain weight, right? Or maybe there's a different process that goes on, which is that you don't eat anything, there's no input, and then your body cannibalizes itself, and the output is that you lose weight. So if you can think about things in terms of inputs, processes, and outputs, like what's going into it, what's happening, and what's the result, my gosh, you are going to be so successful at whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's weight loss, fitness, business. All you have to do with a business is simply increase inflow to one process. If you have multiple processes here, that's where things get super complicated. So you just need to increase the inflow, get more people going through that process, and then once you have that, reduce the outflow, more people stay in the process, and then increase prices. You're going to dramatically grow your business. So that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please be sure to let me know, and we'll talk soon.